the Hoosier State, so prized a possession is the old oaken bucket that I heard of a coach who won it for the first time and slept with it that night. From Bloomington to West Lafayette, the fans look to have their say in this in-state showdown. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Purdue Boilermakers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Hoosiers will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Purdue's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Purdue somehow engineered a close victory the last time they faced the Hoosiers.
They dug deep. They had some good play calls, but at the end of the day, it comes down to the Jimmies and the Joes, and their players made it happen.
Well, and Purdue's dominated this series for a reason. They're typically the favorite. They have the better players, but rivalry games, we say anything can happen.
Going right to work up top. Grab behind the line. It's fired. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The give to the tailback. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hall. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And a nice job finding my wide receiver. And then how about the wide receiver turning into a running back, getting upfield, getting some positive yards, and getting the first down.
And the Boilermakers will line it up on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass to catch.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Let's talk for just a second about Purdue. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
The give to the back. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
They'll go right back to it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punching him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Hoosiers offense will have its first possession of the game.
All season. That's the matchup we gotta watch.
They'll give it to the back. Picks up the first down.
So I might watch first play you gonna run.
The Hoosiers are in the hurry up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Good job running top and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Well, if they're saying that was what he did last
Let's talk a little Indiana. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes
are they just learning to use?
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football.
There he goes. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Pass completion, moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Swings it out to his running back. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Trying play action. Now improvising.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense. Is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest.
Headed to the end zone. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
So that's all Alex got to go through.
That would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hoosiers trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They'll start this drive going to the air. He lets one fly deep. Catch inside the 30.
I see that.
He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Firing to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been
his
a
first year.
Instead, it's second down.
Well, the offense trying to hit the dagger route. You see the receiver, he went down the field, stretched it, made it look like it was going to be a go, put his foot in the ground, try to cut to the inside. They're just not able to be on the same page there.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks the tackle. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period.
He dropped that touchdown. Then the run was not a good play.
got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second.
Third. This is my favorite play right here. Yeah.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down.
I'm gonna do it.
He's looking downfield to throw. Finds a man on the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some...
I'll take that, man. Gas team. That's crazy, bro. I mean, it's a 50-50. 50-50.
This quarterback part of their running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's fucking terrible.
Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Purdue!
But that boy is fire.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up.
You didn't see him much last game, but you gonna see him in the next game.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing
Make
where
sure
he's
you
going
have
to be,
all
knowing
that.
when he's going to sit
I
down,
know
when
that
he's not, so
for a fact.
being on the same page, and then
We just gotta stop him running. We just gotta figure out this
near him, he's going to make the
figure out run defense.
like right there for 6 points.
But I think it'll be a definitely close game. Yeah, depends on what happens early.
Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete.
Bro, make the tackle. See, this is what happens when you try to press X to tackle, and then you just let him walk by and shit.
The old Oaken bucket dates all the way back to 1925, but the rivalry itself goes back even further. 1891, an alumni associations from both sides decided what's the perfect, most suitable trophy. Well, of course, an Oaken bucket.
Yeah, of course.
There you go.
It's the
Slants.
reason and the perfect thing to
I'm
fight
in
for.
cover 2, and I still can't cover this shit.
I mean, I think the history of it's cool, but Jesse, when you make it a trophy game, it's just so much more fun. It's so much more energy. It's so cool. You're going to celebrate with it. You're going to go grab it right after the game.
Yeah, you know, both Purdue and Indiana, they're hoping to add a score, a date, the city this game was played in. Someone's adding a P or an I to the old Oaken bucket.
The Hoosiers in a good spot here with second and short. Quick completion to the right.
Try to see if I can get that angle, but that's not the right angle to take it from.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers. I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
And the Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's thinking.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This offense knew coming into this game, they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
The Hoosiers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on
You got a field goal at least. What's this field goal, bro? You guys got kickers.
They'll send out the kicker to try to
Oh, he black.
salvage
He
this
can't
drive.
kick.
This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through.
Why they slowing it down like that for a buck?
Showing off that powerful leg.
How about it? 50 plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being out.
This rivalry dates back to 1891, and you want to know how important the old Oaken bucket is? When Lee Corso won it for the first time, he slept with the bucket.
There are NFL players that don't sleep with the Lombardi trophy, so that just shows you how important this trophy is to these two teams.
Well, it shows you how awesome Lee Corso is, too, because he's also the guy that, when he had a lead at Ohio State, called a timeout.
He's looking deep. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's fired. Turning it on. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's on target and complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
Might be changing the route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly.
I just got lucky there. Somebody else that's over there, definitely.
Because he got nothing after the catch.
Should have just swapped it.
The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10.
Like,
back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught behind the line. It's fired. Across the 25, he's got room.
damn, Bird. You're so much faster. How you not scoring that?
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Boilermakers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown! Boilermakers! And they had 6
What?
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
He'll return it.
Oh, my. I had it lined up perfectly.
When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
He's got him. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to fight.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense trying to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give. Got it across the 35 to the 36. But the defense knew that line to defend, and they force a fourth down. And the Hoosiers will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Going downfield for the big play. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Smashes him with the stiff arm.
Take it. I wanted him to stay up, so I was trying not to really tackle, but at the same time, it was like, gave me seconds. But damn, that was terrible. He didn't even come back to try and get it. So I'll never do that one again. I'm trying to see if I can get it to fit in between.
And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this
receiver? I'll take it, yes. Give me the food.
Gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that
I'm getting the voodoo is what's working, huh?
The total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
Yeah, this looks good.
With that,
they've been
let's
driving
back to the guys to see how the fight between Purdue and Indiana plays out.
But low-key, they could have got like 3 points off of that.
The Boilermakers will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Yes, we take it.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Offense gets set for second down. Reads it, fires complete. Good, solid pickup
good
on
RPOs.
and they got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
Even parts like there, but
this defense is going to have to
go after him.
Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Under fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
I got it.
Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4.
Hey, that was a straight pancake. You see that? Oof.
All down, but he has enough to move
oh, no,
the
that's
chains.
Oh my God, that's my
Looks as if we have an injury on that last
my
play,
best,
and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10.
My best corner.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
Ooh, I want to say you better hit that motherfucker.
And trust me, you will not
Who's
see
your
that
episode?
very often from this guy at 2nd down.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter. This offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Under pressure, and
it's
down
off
he
that.
goes at the 33.
All right, pressure's on this time on the hash. No way.
Cut out the field goal kicker. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the
you got
left
it like
hash.
that. Sorry.
He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. A nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Some offense there.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Looking for a crease. It's fired. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield.
Yeah, he was just.
Move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the 1st down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Makes a catch. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open, couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving. You give them the 1st down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 1st downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some...
Touchdown, Purdue! He got a step and just dusted the field. Boiler up, and are they ever as Purdue stretches the lead.
Purdue is putting in work. Wonderful job by this offense, putting up points. They're doing everything they wanted to do in this rivalry game.
Purdue is flying high. You've got to love the level of execution right now, offensively and on the defensive side. Man, they're flying around.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one. The big life easier on this kicker is so important to this team.
After your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Quick hike me in this worked in my favor anyway.
And the Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt.
Abilities is not there, but they get sacks.
When you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's
Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Yeah, I'm going to go to maybe or hike it and see if I like something.
Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6.
You got double dip, right?
Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Actually, I feel like I can run this right here, right?
They'll keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Right on target this time. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Boilermakers are flying down the field. Quick pass on the jet motion. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the back. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's fired. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. The screen, and watch out. Touchdown, Boilermaker! And the punishment has been extended.
I didn't react to that one.
They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it.
Going for it all. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go
man, he was wide open, but still didn't grab it. I'll take it. And that really must be working.
They had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job.
I wasn't ready.
It's always interesting how people feel late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to
I
talk
didn't
about
see
that's
that.
going to be positive for this offense.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's knocked away.
Tried to streak me this time, but no sir. Not us.
That kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves.
Quit hype my ass too.
And it's going to be hard for this offense. They've struggled.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Down the field to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Gotta find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
He lobs one high down the left side.
Oh, come on. Yo, they really gave it to him, bro.
My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David,
try to chase it, motherfucker.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so
I can't believe I couldn't get that pick,
connection
dog.
between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Show them why they shouldn't push you.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. He wants to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Okay, my fault. I did not. Let me just look at this real quick because I picked the wrong. I think I did. Oh, he was already knocked down anyway, so I couldn't even got time.
This linebacker has to stay on the field
I did with him
because he's so good in space. He's good against jet sweeps. He's good against bubble screens, and he can race outside and get receivers down on the ground quickly.
And they get him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Boilermakers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
Right.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Oh, man, I'm sorry, bro, but this, you're not getting nothing, bro.
Timeout quickly trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Boilermakers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Making side adjustments here. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. At the 20, he's got space.
Oh man, that's crazy. That was crazy.
They stretched this lead here in the fourth, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season. And he tacks on the extra point.
And that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Let's step back here and look at the big picture for Indiana. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish.
Gashes the heart of the knee.
Nice.
Past the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Anytime I score, not even score. So it's looking like my defense is starting to not show up.
To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
It seems away. Huh?
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the grab. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Hoosiers in the hurry up. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Offense working from the pistol. Here's the handoff. Powers through the defender. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Run the gun. Wants to pass. It's complete. He stopped short of the first down, but he gets it into plus territory on the scramble, and now decision time on fourth. The snap sets up the throw. And it's batted
let you do it, because if it's me, nigga, you're not gonna.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody
Looking for a deep man. And incomplete on the deep
That's
ball.
what they didn't react.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing, even when he's covered.
Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
Somebody else.
And the pummeling has started.
On top of his
They
head, too.
built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
Next season, we're going to be
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Quickly complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. It can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And now that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like it.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. They're working that left side.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
They respond every time I just let them respond. When it's me, man, y'all just want to act like y'all done this. Catch the damn ball. I guess y'all can.
So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an
I think
incompletion on
the
the
ratings, I guess, matter because
So
the
the
catching,
offense is
I
going
can't
to
catch
go
him.
for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it. 1st down.
That was my assignment, but
He gets it across the 40 and
I was
out of
thinking
bounds
like
at
the
38.
screen is so bad.
The Hoosiers have it with the 1st and 10.
Well, the gamble pays off offensively. 4th down, being aggressive, and they throw for it. How about the job the receiver does, winning his route and giving his quarterback a place to go?
That's
Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Verrier. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
And he goes out of bounds after
cute
a
little
nice
play. Hold
pickup
up.
on
They didn't
that
die
one.
me the fuck up,
And
bro.
the Hoosiers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker. It's Verrier. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They want to throw it. He wants it all. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. The latest edition of the Indiana-Purdue rivalry goes to the Boilermakers as they will boiler up and take home the old Oaken Bucket. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All these niggas about to leave, bro.